If you're finding yourself at a creative crossroads, know that all breakthroughs come when we release the desire for control. Know that the greatest work comes in moments of surrender. And surrender isn't giving up necessarily. It's handing over our power to something beyond ourselves. Now you may think that you're running the show, that you're in control of your life, but really there's a force, an energy, a spirit, whatever you want to call it, behind you that is far more powerful and vastly more expansive than you could ever consider. And should you so desire, you have the ability to turn towards that power, to listen to it, and to allow it to work through you. But you also have the possibility of thinking that you know best and moving through life as if you have all of the answers. And whenever you find yourself at some kind of moment of creative block or burnout, that you have the power to push through if you really want to. But the thing is, you don't have to. If you turn yourself towards the source of anything, then not only do you gain an understanding of what's actually there or what may be there, but you can work with it. And if you're involved in a creative process, then surely it helps to have a power on your side that's way bigger than you are. And if you find yourself blocked and you don't know how to turn in that direction, then know that it arises in moments of silence and reflection. Grab your pen without the desire to write anything specific and see what emerges. But try using a different language. Try using the word you instead of I. Or grab an instrument. Try playing it in a different way or tuning it differently. Or listening to music that you've never listened to before, reading a kind of genre of book that you're unfamiliar with. See, all of these things, in and of themselves, have no meaning or value, but if you are open to it, then you may see something in the reading of unfamiliar works. You may hear something in the listening of unfamiliar music. You may notice something in writing without intent that suggests to you where the next step may be. Because isn't that what you're looking for? Aren't you looking for a way forwards to be able to express a deeper version of you than the one that's currently showing up in the world? Not because there's anything wrong with it, but because maybe you've just outgrown yourself. Maybe you've reached the edge or the limit of what's possible for you in this particular form of expression, and that you need to break through into something else. And then maybe the breaking through is not going to be achieved using the same means that have worked for you for so long. Because if they were going to work, they'd have worked already. So the invitation is to do something different, to do anything differently. Change the routines, change the pattern of breathing, or the movement of the eyes, or the tone of the words, or the way that the body moves through space. The things that you notice, or the very act of noticing itself even. All of these things are subject to change, and all of them can be viewed from a lens which may be different to the one that you have, sufficiently to be able to see that which you have felt but have not had expression for. And as you navigate through life increasingly with a sense of openness and receptiveness to all things, then perhaps those fixed perspectives, habits or trains of thought, which have for so long held you back, start to diminish, not by any effort or doing on your part, but simply because you're not giving attention to them anymore. And ultimately, you're here for a limited period of time. And the ability that you have to focus on all things is the currency that you are spending in every moment. And are you spending this currency wisely on things that you wish to see more of? Or are you spending it without realizing it on things which actually don't bring you any form of joy or success or value beyond that which is familiar? And in the recognition of these things, perhaps you have the opportunity to try something different. It doesn't matter how long you've been traveling in the direction that you're moving in. There are many other directions available to you. Some of those may be more beneficial than what you're currently seeing. Some of those may not, but if you never try, then you won't know. In the silence of reflection, you have the opportunity to discover something new about yourself, which is that beyond all of these perspectives, there is one watching them all, indifferent, without opinion or judgment. And this one is the one who flows into your work when the doors are open wide enough for it to do so. In the moments when you do truly surrender and remove yourself from the picture for long enough for the creative spirit to act in the ways that only it can. And this is when our best work emerges. So if you're interested or determined or devoted to your best work, there is an opportunity to try something new.